I'm not sure if I have fought, but there's the black bile again. We're doing a lot of stuff with bile, and I'm largely uncomfortable with that. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here today playing Sovereign Syndicate, or at least the demo thereof, a little taste of Sovereign Syndicate. I pulled this one off the latest Steam Next Fest ongoing right now as I'm recording this, because it looks like exactly the sort of game I should love. You've got a Victorian steampunk setting, you've got magic, you've got combat, you've got all sorts of RPG elements. It looks like the sort of game I should absolutely love, but I've been fooled before. Names will not be mentioned, but I've been fooled before. So I really did want to check out the demo and see if this is the sort of thing that I'm into. Now, the only choice we've got as a character is Atticus, who is a Minotaur magician, if I'm reading everything correctly, and I'm probably not. And we're shot right into choosing a focus for him. And it's all tarot cards, all right? There's no dice, it's all tarot cards, which is a neat twist. Let's see how this all plays out. So, he grew up in a crowded orphanage using his illusory magical abilities to disguise himself as a human. And that'll give me stuff. Okay, so perks, +5 to conjuring. Alright, that sounds fine. Self-discipline up, wit up, spryness up. And sort of a variation on that going down the line here. I would rather have the perk of +5 conjuring. I mean, if I'm going to be playing an RPG, I'd like to, fire off some magic occasionally. Persuasion is good. Intimidation, fine motor skills for a Minotaur would be very, very handy, because that's probably where Atticus is lacking, but I'm just going to go with contestant number 1 here and choose Temperance. Well, a brief bit of backstory. I'm hammered and I woke up in the gutter. Get out of my head, you old crone. Right? And now a masked stranger has pulled up. Atticus Daly. How does he know my name? Self-discipline. Wait, I've got the conjuring one. I'm better at that. Could I conjure something for you? Animal instincts say nothing, or constitution try to speak, for his voice is cold and mechanical, like the hinge of a heavy iron door. Okay, I've got an 88% chance on constitution, not so much on animal instinct, because I'm saying nothing. I'm going to say nothing. I am technically an animal. I mean, I suppose everything is an animal. And apparently I've gained +1 yellow bile. That doesn't sound right. I don't know where I got that from, and I probably got it from inside of myself. Again, I have woken up drunk in a gutter somewhere. He offers me a tin stippled flask. Okay, so I can take it eagerly or wave it off. No, I'm already drunk. I may as well drink more things. Hoping for hair of the dog, but alas, it's only the chloric bite of London tap water, and I've got a little bit of vigor off of that. A little bit more chit-chat, and we're here. I'm up on my feet. I've crawled myself out of the gutter here. On your feet, you sorry sight, dizzy from the head rush. It's hard to keep my balance. Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Let's get this party started here. Who are you and what's your problem? A friend in need of my services. My services are largely drinking and illusion. I chose a perk for that. Now, all the people who are kind of harassing me have gone away to let me sort of regroup and catch my breath and clear my head a little bit, but I've been given some tasks. The old crone. Find out who the crone is before she drives you mad. Oh, is she just in my head? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was a person. Right. Hold fast to your sanity. Okay, so I'm already hearing voices. Now what happens? All right, now we can start doing something. Let's just start moving around here. Let's see what's going on in old Steampunk Victorian London here. Anything I should be clicking on, doing, interacting with, anything like that. This does not bode well. Containment fence. Well, who's on the right side of the containment fence? Is it me, or is it the people on the other side? Grade reinforced with barbed wire. The sign reads werewolf. Okay, electric bolts arc between the fence posts. So I'm going to assume we're keeping the werewolves in and not out, right? No harm in a look for a mechanisms check. Okay, I only have a 69% chance of that. Pile of kindling and wire. I'm just going to blaze right through it. Let's just take a look. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I've got a card choice here. All right, that one. What happens? 6 of Wands. What does that do for me? Mechanism, skill-wrapped cables running into a switch box. That must be the power source. I might be able to power down the fence from the switch box. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, where is this alleged switch box of which you speak? And am I even supposed to be doing this right now? I'm going to guess the answer is probably not, but I'm going to have a peek around here. I don't I don't immediately see it, so I'm just going to keep kind of plugging along. Oh, this looks way more interesting. Trash. Well, I found some buildings that I can't go into. This appears to be sort of the edge of the map here. Can I talk to you? Yes! Mass Stranger. You were the one who was kind of bugging me when I was in the gutter there. Yep, loose grip on a flintlock. Forgetting something. Despite my appearance, my memory's clear as a bell. Nothing but empty gin bottles, or forgetting to say thank you. Thanks for the wake-up. I'll just be on my way. See if I can get into the locked gate over here. What could I be doing with that information? I should have taken those fine motor skills. Actually, I've still got an 81% chance. Or just break it down. Sure. Let's see if we can do a fine motor check here. What happens if I pick you? 2 of coins. What does that do for me? Anything? Fine motor, no. +1 blood, though. Cool, I've got blood and yellow bile. What happens if I try to brute force it open? The fool. Everybody's favorite and really the heart of the channel. No, I'm not being allowed to go there. My wit and my self-reflection are bumping in, and this is kind of like a therapy session with magic. There's a cane sword. It's around here somewhere. Okay, so I think... Oh, a liquor bottle. I'll take that. Apparently, my character is very, very keen on those. And that's given me +1 black bile. Apparently, bile is very, very important around here. Let's look through the bottles here. I've got an 85% chance of figuring something out here. 8 of wands is going to do what for me exactly? Recollection... cordial old Tom added to inventory. Great, I got some of my booze back. So I think... Ah, there it is. There's my cane sword. Okay, grab that. Also, I notice my health is ticking down here rather aggressively. I'm going to see if there's any food in this wagon. Anything that I can eat or regain health with. I fought my way out of far worse. No matter if the stranger wants a fight, I'll give him one. I'm not sure if I have fought, but there's the black bile again. We're doing a lot of stuff with bile, and I'm largely uncomfortable with that. I have a lot of voices in my head. My animal instinct is popping up saying, go ahead, go get in a fight. I may not have a choice, better to be prepared, or even with the jitters, I can still aim a fist. Sure. I've got big ones. I'm sure I can probably do that. Can I get anywhere from here? There was a set of stairs over here. Let's see if these go anywhere. Aha! A herring basket. Thank God. Hopefully there's herring in it. Might belong to someone from the tenements. Well, it's my herring now. I can smell the rotting fish. Oh, God, I'm going to get more bile out of this, aren't I? It's kippered herring that is rotting, but, you know, I'm going to eat it anyway, because, again, my health is ticking down a little bit. What does 2 of cups do for a living? +1 phlegm. I've never had that in a game. +1 phlegm. Okay, dig through it. 62% chance of finding something in here. Page of Cups. Hey, Page, what's up? What are you going to give me? Oh, more phlegm. Oh, thank God, more phlegm. I got 4 coins out of that. I dug through rotting herring and got some phlegm and some money. That's good. I can't go that way anymore. The small barrel is blocking my way. So walking around an introspection with the voices in my head is what I'm seeing so far. I do say I've got a little thing over here. What's in my inventory? My cane sword and my booze. Where am I keeping my phlegm? I should... What's gears and cogs? What does this do? Okay, gears and cogs is obviously some sort of thing I don't have yet. That's fine. Where am I keeping my phlegm? Is it in my pockets with the bile? I'm going to go see if dude down here is a little more excited to see me now that I've got my sword back. Yeah, he is more excited to see me. All right, so reaches for my arm as if to drag me along. Shall I let him ragdoll me around East London? I don't have any strong opinions about that, frankly. Haven't the strength to resist. He could put a bullet through my heart in half a moment. Yeah, we probably won't challenge him right at this exact second. What I need is a strong... Oh, this is me talking to me. Hang on. What I need is a strong drink and a meal. Well, the strong drink I have in my pocket. The meal, there is some rotting fish up on that staircase there. And straight into an opium den. Well, it is Victorian London. I mean, those things were a dime a dozen around there. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be following this guy. I'll talk to the centaur bouncer. Yes, you are indeed a centaur bouncer with a bowler hat. You and me could be buddies. I'm a minotaur, you're a centaur. We're probably friends. Now, the bouncer doesn't want to let us in. I have no particular fight with you. I've got more phlegm. Where do I keep getting the phlegm from? Is this guy coughing on me? No quarrel, just here for the lotus. We're here for the lotus. Yep, we're definitely here for that. Okay, I'm just not used to this brand of potpourri. Did somebody forget to muck out your stall? Let's probably not fight the guy who's half horse. Because, I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. 2 of Wands. I got more bile. I'm just not used to this. And something's wrong with your sniffer. Well, apparently this is a centaur-run opium den. Bixby, Mr. Browncoat here, has just turned up. And is very fancy. Very, very fancy. My wit is talking to me, as it does. Constantly, it seems. Yeah, Bixby Browncoat. Just coming out for a go-around. An argument in the foyer. Your new bouncer didn't seem to recognize me. Sure, I've got more bile. Now, Bixby's let us in, which is fantastic. What's that gear-clattering racket? I'm going to get more bile out of this, aren't I? What a curious machine. I wonder how it works. What's an automaton doing down here? Yeah, sure. What is an automaton? What's a robot doing down here? I'll go talk to the dwarf. The robot went over here next to the dwarf, so I'm probably going to talk to the dwarf. Dwarf has a warm and amiable look. My self-reflection talks to me a lot around here, as does my wit, for that matter. Self-reflection, his beard is as red as a skinned rabbit. Okay, what do you want? What would you like me to do, Mr. Dwarf, sir? Some kind of inventor, are you? I've got more bile. Now, I don't have a little scrap, but if I had a little scrap, would you be interested in a little scrap? There's all sorts of gleam in the gutters. Let me know what you find. Okay, I will check in with you at some other point, Teddy. I don't know if this is my primary concern right at this exact second, because my man's over there. I think I'm supposed to go talk to him. Now, see, this is kind of what I was saying at the beginning of this. This is a lot of just talking. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to other people. Voices in my head are talking at me. It is a lot of just dialogue, though, isn't it? In other words, I haven't really done anything so far. I'm 20 minutes in. I haven't actually done anything. Now, that in and of itself is not a complaint, because this would be a perfect game for somebody else. But I want to kind of do something. No, it's just more chit-chat. Okay. I've got more bile. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out of the demo here, and I'll tell you why. I haven't done anything. It's been 23 minutes. I've been recording this. I've done nothing except chit-chat with people. Either real people or people who live inside my head. And then, sometimes robots. But I haven't actually done anything. And that's exactly what I thought when I was firing up this demo. I was saying to myself, looks great. You're giving me drunken, suicidal, illusionist Minotaur in Steampunk London. I will sign up for that so hard. Please don't let this be just chit-chatting at people. It's mostly chit-chatting at people. I haven't actually done anything. 23 minutes in. I picked up my sword. And I fished around in a bucket. That's all I've actually done. The rest of it has just been clicking through dialogue options, which for the right person is amazing, but not the right game for me. So again, let me stress that, because, there's this thing in our world that we live in where, well, if I didn't like a thing, that means I'm saying it's bad. No. I'm saying this is not the right game for me. For me, it might be the perfect game for you. It's not the right game for me because I haven't actually done anything. There's nothing for me to do here except click through dialogue options. If I want to read a book, I'll go read a book. If I want to play a game, I'd like to have some sort of interaction. I'd like to be able to, just do anything at all. Some sort of crafting or combat, or just give me anything. I don't care at this point. I'm just clicking through dialogue options. So again, I'm gonna tap out of this demo of Sovereign Syndicate. This is a perfect game for somebody other than me. So I hope you guys enjoyed what there was. I hope people out there looked at this, wow, that is the perfect game for me. I'm going to go do that demo and then maybe put that on my wish list and maybe even get that game. Not the right game for me, though. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know, an argument could have been made that spending an obscene amount of money on researching the theater just so I can get a sign that says Electric Boogaloo may not have been my smartest move. That is a strong argument, and that's an argument that you'd probably win, frankly. Wow, naked guy sticks his hand in a beehive. This can't end well. I don't know where I would see a leather carpet, but I'm going to imagine I had to pay an entry fee to see it.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.